Yo, Joel?
What's up?
I got a crazy idea, hear me out. How about we hike across the UK? It's gonna be 125-ish kilometers, fat ass backpacks, fresh air, just to reach a tiny little fishing village on the opposite coast with nothing to do there.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Why the UK?
Since hiking well over 100 kilometers doesn't really require any planning, we were ready to set off on our epic adventure. We tried to get into Hogwarts, but apparently they closed down due to budget cuts. Speaking of budget cuts, we turned to EasyJet. The time had come for two hobbits to truly embark on the adventure of a lifetime. After a ride on the double-decker night bus to Bristol bus station, we headed to our hostel for the night, which was apparently also a club with like 10 guys in it on a Thursday night. After a quick drink, it was time to check out the rest of the hostel.
Dude, that goes unfathomably hard, bro. Jesus. No, it's in a good state, you know, they got nice...
Yeah, the hostel's
nice
pretty nice.
seating.
They got...
I feel like if you sit on this, you'll get bro, you know, it's not exactly ideal.
The state of those seats.
Yeah.
They've seen better days.
Yeah.
And then head to bed.
Dude, you know to me, like, you look lonely, I can fix that. You look lonely. I can fix that. Ah, fuck.
The trip from Bristol to Dartmouth was a chill one. We have finally made it to Dartmouth. Here we are.
Sorry, I'm blocking the view. Like,
That is quite the view. To make sure it was a real coast-to-coast adventure, we got a feel for the cold water of the Dart estuary. North coast of Devon, here, and boom. Our first order of business was finding the information center to get our first pointers in the right direction. The lovely gentleman who helped us pulled out big maps, showing us first how to get to Dartmoor National Park.
And then there will be routes that you can get to Dartington, I know. And
Then just as importantly, how to get through the moors using a trail called the Two Moors Way.
you've got a black line, like all these are all the field boundaries.
Alright, so we've just been to the Dartmoor Information Centre. Shout out, they were super helpful. They told us that what we're going on is a suicide mission, we're going to die. They built a prison in Dartmoor National Park where we'll be hiking through because it's inescapable, and we're gonna go straight there. So wish us luck. We got a tip 2 more away from the guy at the information center. We're gonna try to find it. After some lunch, this is us trying proper British cuisine. It's a potato.
it's a potato. That sums up British cuisine pretty much, yeah.
We found ourselves back by the harbour.
For the boats, bro. None the wiser. Do you know what the best name for a boat is?
What's the best name for a boat?
The Unsinkable 2.
And eventually across this map. Alright, here's the plan. Start in Dartmouth, and by the end of tomorrow we're going to try to get to Totnes following the river. There's going to be tons of hills. There's going to be rain. There's going to be suffering. Why are we doing this again? That is a pretty big ship. Solid sized. But who's on that ship? Who's on that ship?
Bro, that shit is average, bro.
But who's on it?
Mine's bigger, bro.
wait, that's not what I'm asking. What? We then proceeded to the place we had found on booking.com during lunch.
Alright, so the good news is we found a place to stay. The bad news is that that's a lot of stairs. How lovely. Bro. Okay.
That's a wrap on day one. Pretty chill day. And tomorrow the suffering begins. Yeah. Good night. Good morning here from Dartmouth. We're ready to go.
Gotta move
See what
on,
happens.
get this party started, yeah?
Oh yeah. We went to a cafe for a little breakfast pastry, and the lady at the counter asked us where we were headed and called us quote unquote crazy to cross Devon with no plan. Perhaps we were a little. Soon, we were on the road. What a view we got here.
Yeah, imagine living all the way up there, man. That's like...
Where?
It's a lot of walking on the hill.
Well, that's gotta be David Cuckin's house. That's a heck of a hill. A few dead ends later,
Shit.
we were finally on what we thought was the right path. Finally a public footpath. Oh god, that's about time. After so many dead ends, god damn it.
Yeah, we don't even need this. I move on aura. I can feel the waves of Totnes. So that way. And it's private property. That's another dead end. So
That was kind of insane.
that was close.
insane.
So we were just on the other side of that fence, which is barbed, which meant that we had to go all the way around and run across the road, which was a close one, but we made it. We made it.
There you go, public footpath.
Alright, so here's another very common problem. Right now we need to be going that way. But the streets here, or the little footpaths for some reason, they only go like that. So we have to go all the way to the top, probably a bit left, and then down again. This is gonna take a little longer than we thought.
Progress was slow since we struggled to find any direct footpath towards Totnes.
It's a very narrow road with zero visibility. I don't think we're gonna risk it, but that does mean that we have to go all the way back down, and it looked like at least 2 kilometers, so. Whew.
And down into the valley we go. We found a somewhat sketchy path through a valley. Little bridge crossing the stream. Supposed to head somewhere that way, about northwest. So we're hoping this path will take us where we need to go. Hello there.
So we do have to do a little bit of trespassing here because we tried that way and it was just bog up to here. So this is our best shot.
This hill? This hill is suffering. We are suffering. Definitely not enjoying our biltong. No enjoyment.
What belt song, bro?
We were there 2 hours ago, and yeah, as you can see, we haven't come very far. Nope.
Right, so we were pretty lost, but some guy we didn't even get to film, it happened so quickly. Some guy just drive-by infoed us, like he came right beside us, pulled down the window. What a guy!
We asked him,
What
such
guy.
a nice guy.
Honestly, yeah.
Said we gotta go to somewhere called Totnes, wasn't it?
Totnes, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah, so we follow this until we get to Totnes, and then we take it from there.
An elderly man was kind enough to point us in the right direction, explaining that we could follow the signs towards Totnes, and then from there towards Totnes.
That's what he said.
All I said was that, but my gyat was wet from sitting on the grass, bro. But it was still really nice because I was kind of overheating, bro. Oh. So lunch is served. We got Caribbean meal and tomato and basil. So that's from Italy. We're going intercontinental. We have real military grade plutonium forks. Yeah, but it doesn't get better actually.
Even though we had a long way to go, we kept our spirits up with copyright-free music so we don't get sued.
is that calf white? There's literally only black cows here. Not to be that guy, bro. It's just like
You being that guy.
racially speaking, bro. That's not possible.
Oh god. Halfway to Totnes, almost. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, whoa.
Shot with the.
Found a public footpath, but it's just a tad overgrown, just a tad.
We'll make it.
We'll make it. As you can see, the road to Totnes was far from a straight one. Using just a compass and help from passerbys had proved challenging, but before we knew it, we had arrived.
Oh, I'm outside.
Welcome to Digging for Snaps. On today's episode, we're going to be going deep. Very, very deep. What do we got? Another pack of beef biltong. Pilau, rice. Ah yes, the coveted, treasured,
Oh my god.
corny big. Nice. Yo, that was a beautiful building back there.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is actually the town hall, and every city here has one. It's inspired from the hit game Clash of Clans, released in 2011. Look it up.
Man, the names for these pubs.
What is
Pretty
that?
creative.
What is a maltster, bro? What even is that? The maltsters are. That guy does it. That's a fish, bro.
The rest of the day was rather peaceful. By sticking close to the river, we knew we were headed in the right direction, so we're just enjoying the walk.
Somebody's gonna tell Devin that we passed the Stone Age, bro. Like we have bridges now. You know, it's alright.
You guys ready to see Yoel fall in? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
It's a bit slippery, bro. Watch out. Hey guys.
Let's show us what you got. Would you live in the Coombe house? Because I sure would.
I wonder what goes on in there. We got another town hall. I think this one is probably only about level 5, but
Nah, bro, level 4. Nah, I need some upgrades. Walking through the lovely village of Ashburnton was absolutely beautiful. You got 100 sheep, 20 cows. Who's winning? Who's winning? We're putting bets on this.
probably 100 sheep, bro. Have you seen how?
Really, bro? Look at the cows, bro. Look how thick they
Nah,
are.
you're right, but like.
Bro, you ever had a steak before?
Wait, what? What's that?
Before we knew it, we were on a trail leading directly towards Totnes. This has got to be one of the best views we've ever seen. And I do believe that that is Totnes, or just about. We have made it all the way to the Sharpham Estate Heritage Trail. And this right here is Totnes. Almost there. Cheeky little break.
And we made it to Totnes, ladies and gentlemen. This is Totnes.
Let's go! Let's go, Totnes. How are we feeling?
Life changing. You see us?
Yeah?
I'm sleeping there. You sleeping there? Yeah.
Yeah, we just got a place. Nice. On the trail to Totnes, we had met an incredible couple. They invited us to tea, and before we knew it, they had offered us a place to stay for the night. They even pulled out big maps to help us with the next day's venture. We could not have been more grateful.
Where is the Steiner School now, Ben?
The Steiner School is Hood Manor. So you take that road that comes out Buckfastly, you end up there on that red road.
And come up was in. One bed, two bed, got a place to stay for the night. That's a wrap on day 2. Good night.
Ready to go?
Absolutely. After a good night's sleep, we were back on the road. Of the sweet couple we stayed with, we're gonna head towards Dartington first, then from Dartington to Buckfastly. Let's see if we can find the way. Wish us luck. They told this leads directly to Dartington, and yeah, it should be a beautiful hike. We've made it to Dartington, and we're 5.7k steps in, 4.6 kilometers. Turns out that yesterday we walked 35,000 steps, 28.7 kilometers. Yeah, a bit sore, but we'll see how far we can make it today. Let's go!
You know, I was working to get some money for this trip.
Yeah.
And I work as like, a lot of what I do is like dishwashing at a nice hotel. And my colleagues, who are amazing, are very international, so English isn't exactly their first language, which is good, you know, they're great at what they do. But someone was trying to explain to me how to replenish, I think, the dishwasher, and they came up to me, they're like, yo, you need to let dishwasher rehealing. Reheal the dishwasher. And I was like, one more time. He said, you wait for the dishwasher to reload. And I was like, okay, I get it, man. Yo guys, if you could hit that like and subscribe button, please. This trip has been very expensive. I had to work on the streets for money, bro. Like for past 3 years, just to make it right here. Like all 4, bro. Yeah. So I'm kidneyless, I'm penniless, but please. So it would seem that in the past 30 minutes we have regressed 3/4 of a mile somehow. We were following the signs, so we're not dumb, they are. I don't know. Like, that is not our fault, bro. That is crazy.
Those goddamn Brits! First they take our country!
Wait, what?
I'd like to apologize for the statements I made previously. What I said was absolutely unacceptable.
And untrue.
Yeah, I would like specifically to apologize to Head of State Rishi Sunak, to Liz Truss, if she still exists, and good old Lizzie, may she rest in peace. Are we done yet? Can we go?
Yeah, bro.
Cheeky little lunch with a view. Not too shabby. Bro, it's snack time. Bust out the nuts.
There's a frothing pork of some sort.
Yeah.
That big.
Or maybe just a Cheeto. Cheeto.
As you can see, today's path was a lot more direct as we followed the curves of the River Dart further north.
That's very cool. Could have been us, y'all.
We're going a bit too north.
Yeah. I think we should ask them.
Excuse me? Which way is it to Buckfastleigh?
Bro, I don't think he's a bit quiet.
I don't think he heard us.
No, maybe, I mean, he might be
We'll
deaf.
try it next time, bro.
Yeah. Bro, what the hell are you doing?
Bro,
What
shut
is
up,
this?
bro. Shut up, fam.
Will the adventure continue? Subscribe to find out.